go, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Ivy. That's what I'm talking about. A closer. Game winner, man. Game winner versus Toronto. Ivy was excellent tonight, man. Excellent tonight. Closed out the game with a buzzer beater, man. It's just a great feeling. It's a great feeling. Cade is out right now. Asar returns tonight. Impact plays. Man, I'm super excited right now. Let's talk.
Hey, King paying for gas.
Pistons fans, man, that game, it was just like we just kept teetering right behind and we just could not stay over the top of the Raptors, man. But, you know, in dramatic fashion, Jaden Ivey just came up huge for us at the end. Just big plays, man. Him, Stu, Asar, you know, just big plays for us, man. You know, Tim Hardaway Jr., big shots. We closed out this basketball game. You know, and the one thing that I like the most with Ivy is the fact that he always acknowledges God. He always acknowledges Christ. It's the first thing he said after the game when they did the on-court interview. And, you know, that brother seriously believes. He believes, man. I had the opportunity to talk to him in person. On a couple occasions, and you know that's what we talk about. You know, so he's just as serious as I am about it, and I appreciate that about him the most, man. Giving honor first, but tonight, man, from a Pistons fan's perspective, it was just that was electric. That was electric. That felt good, man. That really felt good. And I just hope the Pistons, you know, continue to find ways to close out these close basketball games. Definitely can't wait to Cade get back, man, to help with the push since we got Asar back. You've seen Asar get thrown into the game for certain type of situations tonight, and that's the type of player that I actually see him being. You know, especially right now while this team is trying to build and figure things out. When you need him to be a defender out there, when you need him to be a playmaker, a facilitator, and now with the new improved jump shot, I know you guys seen the new and improved jump shot form out there, you know, to knock down some shots in the corner, man, when it's available. So it was just refreshing to see Asar out there on the court. And yeah, I just, you know, and to Jalen Duren came to play today. You know, that especially in that first half. I don't know if he's listening to something, but he brung it today. He used that size and athleticism down there on the paint on the defensive end. You know, blocked some shots tonight. Just tried to make plays where he could, and the effort didn't seem low or patchy tonight. He came and he played tonight. He took advantage of his minutes, and he made them useful. So, you know, shout out to Duren. Nice performance tonight, man. You know, and then Stu is always going to be Stu. Stu is always going to be Stu. He is getting really, really good at timing shots and being able to block them. That one block was amazing where he turned around and still got to the basket and blocked that shot, man. That was big time for us in the fourth quarter. So, you know, Stu is that's just what he is, man. He's the guy, you know, he has the heart, you know, as big as Detroit City beating in his chest, man. So he's going to give it everything that he got out there. big time tip in play. That was amazing to be able to concentrate and have one arm down by the defender and the other and tip that shot in like that, man, off the glass. That was dope. But, just big plays and big moments from these guys coming together in a collective effort. And that's without Beasley and Fontecchio's shooting tonight. You know what I'm saying? Fontecchio continues to be in a funk here and there, but Beasley kind of went cold after those first three-pointers, which, you kind of wonder if that heat check jump shot threw him off. Gregory Kelser had brung it up during the game, and I was like, yeah, it just seemed like when he shot that long-range heat check three-pointer, it just kind of threw him out of whack. He couldn't, throw a rock in the ocean after that, man, and that's just not Beasley. Airballing and stuff, like, nah, that ain't Beasley. So, hopefully, well, I ain't gonna say hopefully. I already know next game he'll get it right back in check. So that's just who he is. A shooter shoot. That's what it is. But yeah, just a collective effort from the group tonight. Had a couple of moments out there with the Rook. Let me just say this: the officiating tonight was absolutely horrible. It was horrible. It was bad. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I told y'all I'm not the one to blame refs for winning and losing games no more. That's not my style no more. You can't get a ref's opportunity to beat you. So, but tonight they were terrible. They were terrible, man. Especially that female ref. She was terrible. She was terrible. Those calls, they weren't calling fouls for us. The thing with Stu arm got held. The thing when Jalen Durham was down there in the post and went up for a shot, and Pirtle had one of his arms hooked and still slapped the other arm, and they didn't even call that. I'm like, this is wild, man. They was jaking us, man, on those foul calls, man. So I just need, the league to get it together, even though they won't. It's Detroit versus everybody for a reason, right? It's just going to continue to be that way. The Pistons have to, just like tonight, find a way to play through that. And just make sure you out there playing hard enough to where, and keeping your focus where it's not affecting your game. And tonight we kept our focus, even through all the little mess and everything with the technical fouls. And, it kind of inspired us to play even harder. And that's the way that, the team needs to be. We need to take that and push even harder. Y'all trying to cheat us, okay? We're gonna show you. We still gonna win this basketball game. That's just what it is. You gambling refs. So, but yeah, it was just a great game to watch. It's great to break that losing streak. Like I said, there's gonna be ups, downs, and what that means is it's gonna be games that you win that's tight. You're gonna lose tight games. You're gonna go on a 3-game winning streak. You're gonna lose a 3-game losing streak. That's just how it's gonna happen right now until we can do that final flip and build consistency. So it's very, very early in the season. Obviously, we still got a long way to go. A lot of basketball to play. So, but yeah, man, shout out to Bickerstaff for sticking up for his team. We haven't seen that. We haven't seen that in a couple of years. But sticking up for his team, man. He get with those refs. He be all over those refs. You know what I'm saying? He give me the tech. You know what I'm saying? We need that. When you're the leader of the team at head coach, we need that from you. The players need to know that you got their back. So with Monty, it was totally different. Saying he was totally different. It was more like standing there blank faced. That's where we came from. So shout out to Bickerstaff, man, for sticking up for his team and leading the charge against those terrible and disgusting officials that we had tonight. So yeah, in a nutshell, that was just an amazing basketball game, man. I'm so happy and so proud of Jaden Ivey as a player in general, but also, most of all as a person. How much he's just grown. He's just continuing to grow. So shout out to Jaden Ivey, man. Much love to you, brother. Great game tonight. Go Pistons.